Regular monitoring of your field is the foundation of effective pest management and ensures early detection of insect and disease problems before they reach damaging levels. Correct identification of your pests ensures that effective management tools can be exercised in a timely manner. It is very important to know what you are dealing with. Today, we are the Plant Health Laboratory of the Ministry of Agriculture in BC, located in Abbotsford Agriculture Center. What are the services that the Plant Diagnostic Lab offers to blueberry growers?
The main service that we provide to blueberry growers is diagnose any plant health issues. If a grower has a sick plant, they bring the plant in. We will diagnose problems they are caused by insect, fungi, bacteria, viruses, or nematodes, and then provide them control recommendations. We can do soil pH and EC test, and we also help with the surveillance program. Those are industry-led initiatives or research projects that are mainly aiming at emerging pest issues or high priority pests. We don't provide testing on pesticide residue or resistance. And also, if it's a dead plant or decayed plant, we really can't provide you good diagnostic information on that. Diagnosis is just one piece of the puzzle. Our diagnosis is based on what you bring to the lab. So the sample needs to be really a good representative of the problem that you are seeing. We prefer whole plant because that gives a good picture. Keep it fresh, don't let it dry or freeze, and then provide a lot of information with that. And if possible, digital pictures of what you are seeing in the field is very helpful. The grower brought 2 full plants, entire plants, brought some field soil with it. So that's gonna help me get a better picture of what's happening in the plant along with the information that you provide. Versus if I get a dead branch or sections of a plant, this is too far gone. This is not good for a diagnosis. The results vary depending on the organism we are dealing with. If the organism is growing there, it would be quick, maybe within 3-4 days. But there are some organisms that can take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on, again, what organism we are dealing with, how extensive testing needs to be done. The fees are minimal, as our lab is not set up as a cost recovery service, and that information is there on our submission form. There are a whole variety of tests used in diagnostics. Say, for example, if I suspect bacterial blight in case of blueberry, we may see the symptoms, but they may be caused by other organisms too. So I need to confirm that this is caused by bacteria. So for that, we'll go to culturing that organism out of the symptomatic tissue, whether it's bacteria or if it's fungus, same thing. We need to take the tissue and isolate the organism. There are some other things that can be very simple by simply, keeping the test sample in a moist environment. That could be one of the quick methods. And if we go to the far sophisticated techniques that are used, DNA fingerprinting, this is a sample where we may have isolated organism out of the sample, and then we are identifying it to the species level. This is what armillaria fungus looks like in the root system. So you can see it's very easy to confuse it with roots. It just looks like black dead roots. But this is an armillaria fungus, which is a deadly disease, and we have seen it on blueberry. These are weevils that can cause a lot of damage. Even on a big bush like that, they can kill the bush. If we don't find it in the sample, then we are looking for the damage that they cause. And it's the damages. Here you see the tracking. They have eaten away sections of the root, and that's why the root system is compromised.
Could you please explain a little bit about the outreach programs that the Plant Lab is involved?
We like to educate the growers the field people, the consultants, by providing them information on how to ID those unusual organisms, whether it's an insect or disease issue. Again, we want to ensure that everybody is aware of what's common, how to ID it, and if it's not one of the common problem, where to go so that they can bring it to us. Berry production guide. This has information about the varieties that do well here and all the characteristics, as well as what's recommended on that crop. So this is a very important document that growers should have to help them.